Hey folks, Shoulda Cashed Out here, and today we're going to cover the game of craps. It looks very complicated on the surface, but once we dive in, we're going to do our best to help you understand one of the most fun table games in a casino. All right, so craps. You're going to, first thing you notice when you walk up to the live table is you're going to see a box man who's sitting down in the middle of the table. You're going to see a dealer to his left, dealer to his right, and there's going to be a placard. On that placard, it's going to tell you what the table minimum is, what the table maximum is, and the odds for certain bets. Okay, so in this video, we're not going to cover odds. We're going to keep it very simple, very basic strategy information in this video. So for the purpose of our craps table here, it is a $10 minimum. What does that mean? It means whether you're playing pass line, don't pass, field, come, don't come, any of the boxes, it has to be a $10 level bet. Okay? It's a little different for like the 6 and 8. We'll get into that as we go. But for the purpose to keep it simple, everything needs to be $10 minimum. Okay? And so, first thing you do, you walk up, you're going to make sure that puck is off. Do not be that guy or girl that the point is on the 9. Say the point is on 9, and you walk up and you try to buy in. Don't be that person. That person does not have any friends at the table, and the people around would probably rather you just get your money and go somewhere else. Okay? It's an unspoken rule. You don't buy in when the puck is on. You wait till the puck is off, then you can buy in. You're going to take however much money you want. I would suggest maybe for a $10 table, maybe $300. You're going to place that money in the come along with your player's card.
They're going to mess around with it, do their little marker, make sure your hundreds are good, and then tuck it away. Then they're going to give you your chips.
And we counted this money out earlier, and it is exactly $300. And the dealers will unstack it and restack it. And it's always a good idea to verify that everyone's on the same page, that it's your actual $300. So let's start off by not being the shooter, because sometimes that's a little intimidating, going up to a table and then being the shooter. So let's pretend that we're not the shooter. So now there's phase 1 of the game, which is getting a point established. So you're going to see majority of the table playing the pass line or the don't pass. I would strongly recommend not playing either one of these right now.
Unless you're the one shooting, you don't need to be playing.
So we don't need to do it. Someone else is shooting. We'll show you a strategy that works for not being the shooter.
So we got 4. 4 is the point. The puck is going to come to the 4. And right now, the shooter is trying to hit the 4 before the 7 comes out.
So this is now phase 2. Phase 1 was getting a point established. Now we're in phase 2 to where we can place bets on the box numbers, and we're going to try to roll those box numbers as many times as possible before the 7.
Most of the game is done in phase 2, and especially if you're not betting, this is when you're going to want to take your action.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it as safe as possible for this beginner strategy. Dealer, give me $12 on the 6, $12 on the 8, please.
Okay. So as dealer, I'm going to put, did you say 6 or 12?
Give me a $12 6, $12 8.
And then you get your $1 back.
I dropped a quarter. I've got 24 in action, got $1 change. So why are these 12 and not 10? Well, the 6 and 8 pay 6 to 7. So every unit of $6 pays 7. Okay? So every red chip needs a cap. That's the easiest way to think about it. And every green chip needs a red cap.
And that's only on the 6 and 8. For the 5 and 9, if you have $5, it'll pay you 7.
So they're units of 5. 5 pays 7. And then the 4 and 10 gets a little tricky, whether they're place or buy. We're not going to cover the 4 and 10 in this video. We're keeping it simple, beginner's crap strategy. Okay? So I've got the 6 and 8. I've got 2 really good numbers. Reminder, the 6 is rolled 5 ways. The 8 is rolled 5. The 7 is rolled 6. So it's a 10 to 6 game here. 10 chances to win.
So there's 12.
6 chances to lose.
Don't win, don't lose on 12.
There's the 6. So the dealer's going to say same bet.
Same bet.
And it pays $14, correct?
Yep. That's what I got there.
Same bet for me.
Okay.
I like to collect the first 2 hits. That way those bets are paid for.
So keep on rolling. 6 again.
Same bet for me. So that's another 12. Pays 14. I'm going to rack that. Now the next one I'm probably going to spread out to either the 5 or the 9.
9.
And I'm watching, so that was a 9 that was rolled.
6.
Okay. Dealer, give me the 9, please.
Okay. For $10.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then 4's the change.
And I'm racking $4. Now, why did I grab the 9? Well, I like to follow the trends and the flow of the table, and the 9 was just rolled.
6. You buy that 6 again.
Dealer, I would like to place the 5 for $10.
Okay.
So I'm just spreading out. Now I've got a nice 5 and 9 working for me.
11.
No harm.
5.
There's the 5. 10 pays 14. What I'm going to do, dealer, I'll do 15 for $1. Okay? That way I'm not racking all those dollars. I can kind of color up as I go. And I'm just going to collect that since I added the other bets.
There's the 7.
What happens on the 7? We lose everything if our bets were turned on.
Okay. And now it's back to phase 1.
And now I want to shoot. It's the dice go clockwise around the table, and now it's my turn to shoot. Because it's my turn, I have to do a pass line or don't pass bet. This video, we are not going to cover the don't pass. So for now, I'm on the pass line. That wins with a 7 or 11. It loses on the 2, 3, or 12. So
any number in between, and it'll travel to that number.
And I'm going to grab this 4-2, the 2x4.
Only 2. Don't try grabbing all the dice.
Now, as you're the shooter, it's going to be tempting to grab both of them, right? Don't do that. One hand, please, and don't grab them and take them to your chest. They're going to yell at you about that. There's going to be a ring. You need to keep them inside that ring, okay? So it's my turn to shoot. We're just going to roll, and they're going to say, make sure and hit the back wall with at least one of the dice.
9.
So the 5-4 was rolled. So this pass line is a contract bet tied to the 9.
You cannot remove it.
So I need to roll a 9 before the 7. But I want a couple more numbers. So which numbers? Well, I like the 6 and 8 because, once again, they're rolled 10 times total. So I'm going to drop $24. Dealer, 6 and 8, please.
And it's important to drop it into the cum. for the dealer to collect it and put it out where they need to.
All right, so we've got 3 good numbers working for us. So let's see what can happen.
5.
Don't have it.
Didn't buy it. 7.
Okay, and that's going to happen.
Lose the don't pass.
So lose the pass line, $10. And then I lose that 24. So we lost $34 on that roll. So now the dice will pass to my left. And so I'm not the shooter. I'm not going to play the pass line or the don't pass. I'm going to wait for the point to get established.
6.
Okay, the point is established on the 6. Dealer, I'm handing him $24. 6 and 8, please.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can get a long roll here.
8.
Perfect. 12 pays 14. Same bet. Same bet.
All right.
I like to collect twice. That way those bets are paid for.
4.
Don't have it.
4. 10.
The sister number.
4. And here's the 10. 6.
Awesome. So that's the point. What happens in this scenario?
Same bet.
Same bet for me. So 12 pays $14.
Puck comes off.
So we're now back in phase 1, which is the pass line, don't pass. So the shooter's going to continue to roll until they roll a 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, or 10 to establish the point.
So we're right back into phase 1. So 8.
8 is the point.
And it's important, all bets would have been off there. So if a 7 were to roll, you wouldn't lose. But because we rolled an 8, you don't win. The puck just goes, and then you're right back into phase 2. So you don't lose and you don't win.
And there's going to be more advanced strategies to where you do work the bet in certain circumstances. But again, beginner crap strategy, our bets are following the puck. The puck is off, our bets are off. The puck is on, our bets are on.
Most of the time, that's what everyone at the table is going to be doing as well.
Yep.
Okay, so first roll in phase 1, phase 2. 5. Don't have 5. 8.
Hey, that's excellent. That was the point again. So
drop me a 1.
I'm going to drop $1 and get paid $15. Dealer, I'd like a 5, please. And I'm going to rack the $5.
Point was hit. Puck is off. All bets are off. 7.
So the pass line would win. Whoever's on the pass line would win with that 7. We're safe. Our bets are off. The puck's off.
10.
So the point now goes to the 10. We're trying to roll a 10 before the 7.
Well, right now you're trying to roll
There's the 7.
5, 6, 8. There's 7.
So we made a little bit of money on that shooter. And overall, let's see where we're at. Well, I mean, we did what, 3 shooters? So what you're going to do is you're going to hand your money in. Dealer, I'd like to color up, please.
Okay.
And so the dealer will count out the money.
4. Was that thing full?
Pretty close, yeah.
Okay.
But the dealer will count it out.
Yep. So 100. 2, 3, 4, 5. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I think we broke even.
Yep. 20. 300. 3 blacks going out.
Okay, so we didn't win money. We didn't lose money. But
comp points.
But we got to play on a live table. We got to shoot. We had some fun. We played relatively stress-free. We didn't have a lot of money out there at risk. When we weren't the shooter, we only had $24 at risk, and that's where we made most of our money. And then we lost it on the last two shooters, but this is kind of the roller coaster of craps. There's going to be extreme highs, especially when someone goes on a 40-50 roll, and then there's going to be extreme lows where it's just a 0.7 out. That's just the game of craps. It's super fun. You have to weigh your risk, reward, just like any sort of gambling. If I was just learning craps, then putting the minimum bet on the 6 and 8. If you want to do the pass line, that's fine. I think that's a good way to just enter the game and play relatively risk-free to learn. All right?
So what are we going to talk about next video?
So next video, we're going to do the same style strategy, except now we're going to do the don't pass. So what does that look like? When we had all those 7s that killed us, guess what? We're now winning or breaking even. But there were times where you buckshot the point and we would have lost here. Mm-hmm. But over a longer time at the table, this is going to be a really good bet. So we're going to dive into that in the next video. Okay?
All right.
So until next time, if you have any questions or comments, let us know. If anything got confusing, just let us know. We can try to address it in the next video.
Or try and answer it in the comments as best as we can.
All right. So until then, please like, subscribe, help out the channel. And until next time, we'll see you later.